episode 100. How are you guys doing? Good man. My name is Bruiser Carter, the host of the PACT Life Podcast. And today, I have family with me. Beside me, we got my blood cousin, Mr. Demond Geis.
How you doing, man?
Well, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good.
Beside him, we have the PACT CEO, man, Mr. Cut Carter. Cut Carter, how you doing, man?
Good, man. Cutthroat.
I need you to project your voice a little bit more. I can't hear you, brother.
Good, man. Cutthroat.
Yes, sir. By him, we have Slim Reaper himself, JC Stu. How you doing, man?
You see me, man.
I got the same thing. Got a project your
Oh,
voice.
my fault, man. Y'all see me.
All right, there we go.
Slim is up, man.
You know what they say about people that show their knees?
What that mean?
When you got money.
Oh, that's facts?
You already know what it is.
Oh, I did see that little
Word
baby
to
caption.
4PF God.
Yeah, I did see that caption.
Okay.
You got a demon right here.
We got Mr. Johnny Mars here today with us as well. We got him first episode being live on the PACT Life Podcast in person. How you doing, man?
That's not true.
It is. This your first time being here at the house doing it.
That's crazy.
Can't be true, John.
Can't be true. What camera we looking at?
Oh, you right there. Yeah, that camera. Oh, you that camera. You that camera.
Yo, what's up? 100 episode. I guess it's only right to be here in person. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. And last but not least, this man has been an essential piece of this podcast. When we went virtual, he went ghost though. But since we back live, man, for the 100 episodes, only right that we welcome back Lil B, the bass guy. How you doing, man?
I'm back, family. How we doing?
He said I'm back.
Family.
We back. We're gonna be back next week too.
Nope.
We doing the virtual.
Gentlemen, how you guys doing, man? I missed you guys.
It'll probably be virtual.
How you guys doing, man? I missed you guys, man.
I'm great, man.
You see me all the time.
Doing great.
Well, for you guys, how you feeling, man?
all the time.
How are you feeling, man?
It's been a journey, man. 2 years counting. I didn't never think we'd get 100 episodes. Cut told me I should have started this my senior year of high school. I didn't do it. Got inspired, though. Did it my freshman year of college. And now, 2 years in, with my guys, with my family. Just happy to be here with you guys. And, you know, love you guys, man. I really do.
So it was my idea. I'm not talking to you.
Thanks.
If you don't have on a pack shirt, raise your hand.
Bro, this assistant on the head. This assistant on the head, bro. Like, you gotta understand.
Oh, so before we get into the sports things and all that, I want to hear you guys' favorite podcast moment, virtual or in person. Anyone can go first.
I will have to say
Take it away, man.
my favorite branded podcast moment is the mispronunciation of Gunna's.
Viking.
Nav's. Yes.
Vicorin.
And then it was the podcast episode title. I gotta say, it was pretty.
Very
good
memorable. But
moment.
why can't you pronounce these words, man? What's wrong?
The album first had dropped, so, and I said the song was hard. And the name was like the word spelled like Vicorin, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, there's an I in there, bro. There's an I in there,
I
bro.
thought it would pronounce like that. I didn't know what it was
like
at first.
think of VI words, guy. Like Vin Diesel.
Hey, it was just one of them days.
What's that VI?
One of them days.
Virgin.
What about you, Cut? Favorite podcast moment? You got
Favorite
one in the book?
podcast moment. It can't be. It's not an actual episode. It'll have to be a special. So it's actually two specials. My favorite is definitely the spelling bee with Alton. Spelling what he spelled wrong? He spelled
It was an easy one. It's the
it's
first
an easy
one.
word. What was the easy
I got
word?
you.
It was,
I got you.
Dang, I just seen that video too.
It was. We got it. No, we don't. I lied. We don't.
I can't believe it. Okay, it was an easy word though.
It was pardon.
Pardon. And he
Yes.
spelled it PARD and instead of PARDON. That was a funny moment, and another funny moment was on the basketball special, me getting crossed.
Who dropped you off, Brandon? Or was it Jadis?
It was Jadis.
It was
He'll never make me do that.
Might need another basketball special soon.
Man, I'm trying to, man. Mike, that's cooking up. If you got
Yeah, we need one more. We need one more.
Jace, you was on a basketball special as well when you got dropped off by.
So yours was the worst one. You touched the ground.
Your ankle went. Your ankle did go, and then you blamed it for the.
Did you? Any of them? Me, right?
Oh yeah, bro. Take the floor, man. You got it.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, I was a part of the little basketball tournament we had. What did he say?
He said YouTube personality. Got into character, he said.
you see, he's sitting in the middle.
Jace, why you at it, man? You want to shout out somebody, man? Do some promo, free promo, you got it.
Hey, man. Nah, I'm good.
All right.
I don't know if I want to go back to that yet, man.
All right. Took a break. I respect it.
Man. So listen, I was a part of that basketball special. I give Jay this his props. He dropped me.
Would he do it again?
He definitely will do it again because I'm not hurt anymore.
You was really hurt?
I was definitely.
You got medical records to prove that you was hurt?
I put it on somebody that I love dearly. Okay, I was definitely hurt.
All right.
It don't matter. But my favorite moment will probably be when I finally stopped saying female. Y'all boys got me right with that.
That was growth.
That was definitely growth.
That was definitely growth.
I'm starting to say women a lot more.
Intervention work. I'm right with you, man.
Yes, sir.
It is growth.
Johnny Mars, first time here in person, physically at the Carter House for the PACT Life
We gotta
Podcast.
look that up. I don't know if that's true.
Oh, we'll look it up through the PAC archives. John, what was your favorite PACT Life Podcast moment?
Man, I distinctly remember you all having some type of Black History like bowl or something. And you and Jace, y'all got this one question wrong. It was pretty obvious.
It was a Jackie Robinson question. Jace got it wrong.
It was Jace. Yeah, it was like a Jackie Robinson
What
question.
was it?
So happy I did. Me and Alton versus them two.
It was like which team did Jackie Robinson play for when he
I
broke
said
the color
the
barrier?
Yankees or something?
Yeah, you said the Yankees.
Yeah, the Dodgers.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I mean,
That's common sense though.
no, it's not.
tell
Jackie
him
Robinson, 42.
what Anthony Edwards say, Jace? I don't know nothing about no baseball.
I just.
Lying.
He definitely was, man.
Interview before he said, I could have went pro in baseball. Y'all ain't know that.
He said I could throw 100
Yeah, I can throw 100.
She said, "What positions you play? Outfield,
Clean up.
shortstop." You know what that means. I'm trying to tell you.
It don't matter though.
Hey, Brandon, what was your favorite moment?
My favorite one was the basketball. I did my thing out there like I always do.
Cap.
My percentage could have been better, but it's been better later.
Y'all ain't win though. Then
Exactly.
you get to the finals and lose.
Cap.
First of all,
It
it's
should've
all
been
still.
in the finals.
I carried
And
my
was
team.
were you the best player? You were not carrying your team. So
Alex
cap.
and me.
So
he was,
cap.
Stats, he was carrying statistically wise.
I mean,
He was shooting 20%
he shot
from
the
the
most
field.
shots the entire league.
You lost. Though.
You did
He
lose.
shot 20%.
Yeah,
from the
lose.
field.
Man, it's crazy.
20%
Shot
from the
20%.
field.
And then another
Yes,
one, when me and my boy Brew was on the podcast, we had Von Miller shout us out that podcast. Like, that was very special, So.
Oh yeah, because you're a Broncos fan, right?
No, but
So cap.
that was.
You sure?
You sure?
I thought you was a fan after they won that Super Bowl.
No, I just like pay man.
Brandon.
Cause fantasy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He bring me that from him, man.
What's Peyton's nickname? What's
Sheriff, boy.
Dang. A lot of great moments with you guys. We'll start with the virtual, of course. We went virtual. Talked about Jordan documentary, the arguments, the debates, NBA playoffs after the COVID season, COVID, Black Lives Matter protests. That was virtual. But in person, I remember me and Brandon in one episode held it down, locked it in. Me and Damon doing a lot of specials. Every Yards Matters. It was something else before that, but just doing a live podcast special was dope. Cut Carter been with me since day one. We handled it. CEO things. Told me told me to get the storage for keep all my podcast data on here. So wisdom, even though he says it in a brute way, still all love at the end of the day. And Jace. Always. Nah, that's not bad. You always coming over here after the Saints losing the playoffs and just talk to us and be like, what the hell were those doing?
It should be said.
Had to be said. Yeah, I love y'all boys. I just said it again. 100 episode. Get into things. Cut Carter, you said you had brought it on topic before we could talk about the NFL draft. In the group chat, you said make something the topic.
Oh.
So yeah, talk to us, man.
So, me and Jalen's not here. I was supposed to call him to call in, but I'm gonna let me see if he answers. Call him. But he said that carrying a team means you average 30 points and 10 assists and 10 rebounds.
What'd you tell me? What'd you tell me during the drive, bro?
Is he talking about Russell?
Why are we talking about basketball?
Is he talking about wrestling?
Huh?
Is he talking about wrestling right now?
He's talking about basketball, but he just said like if you don't average that or close to that, then you're not really carrying.
30?
I'm not gonna pick up.
You have to hit
30, 10, and 10. I was like,
I mean,
so then
Russell is
Kamari put out the
carrying.
stats, and Luka's stats
I
are
said
damn near that. But I don't think carrying is a
Russ and Luka are carrying, but
doesn't
that
have a
stat line
numerical
doesn't.
number.
Yeah,
Carrying
that
does not
stat
have a
line.
numerical
No,
number.
but it's not though. Yeah.
LeBron's carrying.
Right.
Has been carrying. He
Carrying
doesn't
doesn't
have.
always mean 30, 10, and 10. That's my point. Is carrying can be. It could look like a lot of things.
Why you need to call Jalen and tell him he was wrong?
I just had to bring that here because we was arguing a lot earlier.
No, you shouldn't even
I
went
think
back and
LeBron
forth
just
on
got
that.
injury, bro.
Oh, man, I
I think
mean,
he just
No,
said-
Yeah,
I
it did sound like a cop out for not being the best of the player in the world.
It sounded like a huge
about to go crazy.
You know he's not about to be the best player in the world no more, so that's what it sounds like to me. A cop out for that.
Who?
LeBron James.
There's another LeBron James you talking about?
he think the person with half a leg is better than him.
I mean,
That low minutes all the
I
time?
mean playoff,
Yeah.
but I'm not even talking
He sat out
about him.
yesterday.
But you know he has a debate in it.
Who-
James Harden has
Okay, nah, I know you tripping.
James Harden deserves some
Nah, I
recognition
know
for
you
the best
tripping
player in
because
the
he
game.
couldn't win. He could never win.
He perfect.
Or he could never carry.
I guess we'll see come
He could never
playoff time.
carry-
I guess we'll see
He
come
can never
playoff
carry
time.
to the finals.
I guess we'll see.
He can never carry.
I
So
mean,
he
if
had
Chris
to
Paul
join.
went out on him, I guess we.
Chris Paul got his team number 1 seed.
Oh,
That's
what they
called
gonna
carrying.
do with it?
That's called carrying.
He's carrying.
Yeah.
Oh wow. We got ourselves a podcast topic already.
I gotta say, LeBron, he is carrying.
Thank you.
Devin Booker.
Chris Paul.
He's not carrying.
Yes, he is.
I'm saying like
John, before wait.
IQ wise, you know. give
So
people
so
the right
is Chris
places.
Paul in the MVP conversation?
Yes.
He should
Should be.
Yes.
Yes, he should.
Yes.
I think this is one of the most wide open,
Statistically, no, though.
wide open
Hypothetically,
MVP races.
Statistically, no, he shouldn't be. But for what he
understand.
what he's accomplished the last 2 seasons.
Last year, what it was 0.2% with the Thunder.
Yes.
That was-
Yeah.
Come on now.
Who
Talk to
predicted
me.
that?
Who
That was
predicted
that was real statistic. That was a real statistical stat. That wasn't nobody made that up. They posted that at the beginning of the season. They
Well,
said,
I don't
the Thunder
believe,
had
I don't
1%.
believe in stats like that. Sorry.
But you just talked about Curry leading in points per game.
I'm not-
That's a stat.
How you not believe
Points per game is in the same realm as this team shouldn't make the playoffs. They didn't know how Shea was and all them was gonna play. Dort, Steven Adams, how Chris Paul was gonna play with them. So that percentage don't matter. Don't bring that up. That was a weak ass.
Chris
No,
Paul
what he doing?
carry.
And Shea, you know what Shea gonna bring.
They
And Shea was a 2-year pro.
the
Shea
people
was a second-year pro.
so the people who made that knew how he was
had
going.
Schroeder
Right.
crazy.
Off
Okay.
the bench. Shea was a second-year pro, bro. Nobody knew anything. Like it was, but that don't take away from the fact that stat makes sense.
Does not matter.
John. You said a couple podcasts ago. You said the Suns would be they're not a lock if they were to face the Dallas Mavericks in the first round. As it currently says, the 1 seed they'll currently face the Grizzlies without the play-in situations. Do you still feel confident they could exit the first round? Or do you think?
as the number 1 seed, most likely. You know,
Okay.
I think it gives them an easier matchup, obviously. And it's not even set in stone. I mean, honestly, the Western Conference is a tough division, and we're looking at the play-in tournament still closely with the Warriors right now getting rhythm. They could easily go and be the 8th seed. And then if, you got Curry as an 8th seed, I mean, I don't think the Warriors are that good. I think the Suns defensively are better. Monty Williams, better coaching this year. And chemistry is all-time just probably the best in the league that we've seen. So,
I think they can get 2 out of them though.
I mean,
To what?
2 wins.
They get 1.
it's gonna come down to I think the Warriors get in though because it's Curry, but if the Grizzlies happen to make it, I don't really see them in the game.
I think the Grizzlies don't get in.
I think if Jaren Jackson gets his feet back under them, the Grizzlies could definitely get 2.
Got him back. I don't know
They
that
gotta
twin.
get that right.
Yeah,
All right. Currently, the Western Conference conference is 1 Suns, 2 Jazz, 3 Clippers, 4 Nuggets. Which team that has a home field advantage throughout the playoffs in the first round do you feel is most likely to get eliminated, exposed?
Get
Shit,
exposed.
Yeah,
top
out of
four.
the Suns, Jazz, Clippers, Nuggets.
I don't think it's really
The third
exposed.
team.
Why you didn't go to the 5th?
Yeah,
They don't have home
They don't have home
advantage.
field, but
The
Oh,
Nuggets.
The Nuggets will get exposed.
I feel like they're lost without Jamal Murray.
say it again, Brandon. We hear you.
They're lost without Jamal Murray.
So you feel like the Lakers can
I
knock
think
off
they're
the
better without him.
No, they're not lost.
With Aaron Gordon, that's everything.
They
need.
literally only lost 2 games
Yeah.
since Jamal Murray got
They didn't need Jamal
And they
Murray.
won 9.
No, they
That
don't.
point guard position.
They don't.
Come
In the playoffs.
The Joker is a point guard.
But in the playoffs, when tough shots and tough buckets, and you seen what Jamal Murray did when they went 7 games
They got that
with Donovan Mitchell
traded.
trading. So he's gonna
They
do
got
what
that
Jamal
rookie that they
he's gonna do what Jamal Murray
Jamal Murray
did
proven-
in a
he's
7-game
proven in the playoffs
series.
now.
Michael Porter, I think Michael Porter is a better bucket getter than Jamal Murray.
I can respect that. But I seen Jamal Murray do it.
He
I think he can be, but I seen Jamal Murray do it.
Consistently on a nightly basis will give
In the
you-
postseason.
In the postseason, yes.
In the postseason, yes. In the postseason.
I think last season made him look good.
He did it like he did 2 years before though.
I don't know.
But he did.
Because
But
why does it go away all of a sudden?
He's a postseason performer. Regular season don't matter.
okay.
Donovan Mitchell's game also does
He's
that.
Hall of Fame.
Nobody said that. We
Donovan
just
Mitchell do the same thing come postseason though. He elevates the game in the postseason.
But he's been playing good all season though.
He takes it up another notch in the
But he's
postseason.
also does good in the regular
So
season.
does Jamal Murray.
No.
He's a 20
No,
point per
he's
game
not-
scorer.
Not that good in the regular season.
So 20 point per game, 8, 7, 6 assists is not good.
Nah, I know you lying about the assists.
I'm just
Jamal
making
Murray
it
is
up.
averaging 21 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 4.8 assists.
That's not good.
1.3 steals.
We know who gets the assist.
21, 4, and 4 is not good.
No, that's good, but that's also Andrew Wiggins' numbers.
Come on.
That's
Andrew Wiggins.
It is. That's what Andrew Wiggins had last season. That's what Andrew Wiggins averaged last season.
You gotta think about that's a stacked team though. Everybody gotta get the ball on that team.
On what team?
The Nuggets.
Not really.
No, he's the second option.
Joker got,
Michael
yeah,
Porter
he's
Jr.,
the second option.
Aaron Gordon.
He's the second
Jamal
option.
Murray.
He's the
He's the
second
second
option.
option.
They
though.
have to get touches.
He's the second
But he's the
option.
second option, and he's the point guard, so he's gonna get the ball.
Yeah. But still though, they still gotta score though. It's just not about to be them two.
No,
Yeah,
but
he's the
I
second option.
mean, but he's the second option. Though. That's why earlier somebody tried to mention the Mavs and how Luka's not carrying because he got KP, but he is carrying, and KP has good numbers because he's the second option. You're gonna get the shots as the second option.
I don't even like KP.
So the Nuggets will play the Lakers, right? 4 or 5.
Nuggets play Lakers. Clippers will play the Mavericks. Jazz will play the Blazers as of
I
now.
got
And
the
Suns will play the
Clippers.
Grizzlies.
will be the one. The Clippers will be the one. For me.
How?
I
They're
think
literally
Paul
playing,
George
they're playing the
goes crazy
Lakers.
this postseason.
The Nuggets have to play the Lakers. I don't see them making out.
I mean, yeah, they're more likely because
Paul
of that.
George
But
goes
Clip,
crazy this postseason.
Yeah, and I have a lot of respect for
I don't.
Shit,
what-
the Warriors.
I do too, though.
I feel it.
I do too.
Warriors?
Why do y'all feel it? Where you feel it from?
No, they
Doc
said
Rivers- I like
they said
Doc
Paul
Rivers
George
as a
gonna go
coach.
off- They said Paul George will go off in the postseason.
I like Doc Rivers' system better for Paul George.
This
The way he
time-
lets him
this
and
time-
Kawhi go out and who we've seen him do it
Ty Lue.
with LeBron. Yeah, Ty Lue. My bad.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Yeah, that's why I was trying to say.
My bad. But yeah. I like how Ty Lue lets them go out and play their game.
does.
It reminds me of how somebody performed in the NBA Finals.
Rockets are.
Well, they play each other tonight.
Kyrie Irving.
The Clippers and Nuggets play each other tonight. The Nuggets are a half game behind the Clippers. This game would Nuggets win, they'll jump over the Clippers, and we might see a Clippers Lakers in the first round matchup.
The Nuggets
Clippers-
gonna win.
Clippers.
I don't think the Lakers want to see the
Clippers?
Clippers
You
first.
said-
I don't think the Lakers want to see the Clippers.
Yeah, they play tonight. Winner of that game, Nuggets will jump the Clippers.
Especially if
LeBron just
AD.
came back.
Yeah,
He's not
if LeBron's
100%.
feet is not under him for a
AD
Clipper series with
AD is really
Kawhi,
just not getting
it's
better.
not gonna be nice.
So, you don't want to see
got
him.
yammed on by
I really
Rivers.
think LeBron he's not gonna be on there and come play.
He just said it. It sounded like a cop out
He's
to
a
me.
troll, bro. He's not
Is he?
for real.
Is he?
He had a high ankle sprain. He didn't break his damn ankle.
Yeah, I'm not.
Like,
He'll be
he's a
fine.
troll.
I ain't really believe
So that
either.
Kings
I
loss
was-
doesn't
I
mean
said
much to
that-
you?
That was nobody believes that. From
Oh,
LeBron.
the high ankle sprain. Yeah, I was like LeBron. Why you
He's
saying
like, I'm not
that?
gonna-
He was like, I'll never be 100%
I was
again.
like,
Come on now.
He said
Just go
again,
stress
I'll
out
never
and
be
pick up
100% again.
Again, like,
He
come
was like, bro,
on,
what you talking
come
about?
on. Like, come on now,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
Space Jam come out in July. He had to say that.
Like, people been coming back 100% from Achilles injury. Like, how you can't come
But
back?
also work in the Lakers' favor. If the Lakers lose and Mavericks win, Mavericks will jump the Lakers for the 5th seed as well. And the Lakers have a chance of getting a play-in game if they're 2 game. The Blazers are 1 game behind the Lakers.
There's only 10 games left. About 10 games left for every team.
The
travel.
the worst thing that could happen to the Lakers is
There's only 10 games left. I don't think anybody wants to play the Lakers, especially when even if LeBron they really don't. Depending on who they play, they don't need 100% LeBron yet.
I think the Clippers can handle them.
Can who?
I think the Lakers, I ain't gonna make it all the way this year.
I think the worst thing that could happen to the Lakers is if they lose their way into the play-in. But I'm not really
I don't-
sure.
they're not gonna drop
I'm not really
They go
sure
to the
anybody.
play-in. They go to the play-in. They not. I don't think they go try to
They're
fight.
not
If they
that
go to the
far.
play-in,
They a game.
and they gotta
They're a
play,
game away from the play.
and they gotta play the first
For
or
real?
second seed.
They're a game away from the play.
GG for them. For
Wait,
the
what's
first and
the
second
record?
seed.
I don't know about the first seed.
Lakers are 36-27, and the Mavericks are a half game back, 35-27. Blazers are 35-28, a game back behind the
Again,
Lakers.
if the Lakers, if I'm the Lakers,
35-28.
Yeah, they're a game back behind the Lakers, a half
if
game
I'm the
back behind
Lakers
the
and I
Mavericks.
fall to the first, and I fall to the play-in, and I end up being a 7 or 8 seed, I would smile because I know 100%, I can beat the Jazz and the Suns in the series.
Well, I just think about it from a.
The Lakers can beat them.
I just think about it from an injury standpoint. You got to think about AD and LeBron now.
Who gonna guard LeBron? Michael.
That's
I
not
like
the.
Michael.
That's not the question.
I like
Cam
Michael.
Johnson.
Jay Crowder gonna guard him.
Are we forgetting that the
But
Kings
I like
just
the
beat the Lakers
DeAndre
without
Ayton,
the
Devin Booker, and CP3. That's a nice big three.
Jace is funny, bro.
That's a nice big three.
Yeah, that's what
High ankle. Y'all really think LeBron was hurt that whole time he was?
he just got a leg tap, bro.
Like, bro, he
That's
wasn't
that's
hurt.
why he was playing so
He
good.
doing what Brian Lowe managing. He doing what everybody else doing. He can't do it. It's a problem when Brian do. Oh, they.
The mom's making a point about if the Lakers fall to the play, what you were saying, but
Thank you, man.
I hear you.
I was just
I hear
saying that the worst thing that could happen to the Lakers is have to play those games where
12 shots in 50.
we already seen Drummond be hurt. Now AD, he got to get his legs back under him, and LeBron, quote true or not, troll or not. But the worst thing that could happen for them is to have to play the Suns. Because I think the Suns and the Clippers are the only team that could legitimately beat them. So,
interesting, very
People
interesting.
talk about this Lakers Kings loss, but they don't understand that they shot bad as a team. Ben McLemore won 1%. Ben McLemore won 4 for 7. Marcus Gasol won 1 for 1.
How many minutes did LeBron play?
31. KCP went 0 for 5. LeBron went 1 for 5. AD went 1 for 4. Schroeder went 0 for 4.
Minutes, though.
They shot bad. They lost by 4 in the game where they shot under like 30% from.
And
I'm
LeBron didn't
just
play
saying,
40.
if he just said he's not 100%, why are you playing 31 minutes?
That's why. You know
He's
because he gonna play 40.
trolling.
He plays 40 when he is 100%.
Like, bro, we not getting this. Like, he's
If
trolling.
you had that, you would play on a minute.
Bro, the problem
Bro,
is,
we don't care if we win or lose.
and
We're
then
going
Kuzma
to
had
the
2
playoffs.
points. You know what I'm saying? It just
What did he tell you, bro?
Wait, Jason Lakers fan?
I'm a LeBron fan.
supposedly.
I'm a LeBron James
I
fan.
was just
Tyrese Halliburton lit him up though. That's good. And
Oh.
they benched. The Kings bench outscored the Lakers bench by a lot. So again, I'm not concerned. I don't think nobody wants to see the Lakers.
Gotcha.
Even if it's
ride for your boy too.
nah, I just don't think nobody's that good. I don't see nothing. If look, put it like this.
Are they not the
Put it like
defending
this.
champions?
If
bro?
the
Like,
Lakers don't make to if the Lakers don't make it to the conference finals, I mean if the Lakers don't make it to the NBA finals, the East gonna win the championship.
That's how you feel.
Yeah, that's literally what it is.
So who you see coming out the East then?
It don't
Oh,
matter.
good
It don't
transition,
matter
Brandon.
who come out of the East. If the Lakers don't make it to the finals, they gonna win the championship.
So who you see coming out the East?
It could be the Sixers or the Nets. That's my top two.
Sixers of the Knicks.
That's it.
Boston.
It's Brooklyn
I
all the way.
don't got Boston.
It's Brooklyn all the way.
I don't know about that. I can't say that.
Hey, and
He's out of
West
the
Eastern Conference,
Until
Nets one.
Nets best player come back, I don't
Who
know.
the best
Can't
player?
mute him, it's not Zoom.
Who their best player?
The one that's out indefinitely.
James Harden.
Yeah, that's the best player.
What?
Before y'all go,
Who's he?
let's stop talking. I'm talking. Thank you. Eastern Conference, Nets 1, 2 Sixers, 3 Bucks, all clinch playoffs. 4 Knicks. Those are the top 4 teams in the East. Same question for the West. Which team do you guys feel will be more liable to lose in the first round?
Wait, say it again.
I got the Nets.
Well, tell me why, John.
Wait, say it again. Say the four. Top four.
Nets.
I couldn't hear the top
Oh.
four.
Nets, Sixers, Bucks, Knicks. John, you got it.
I'm gonna tell you why. The Nets are fought, but you got KD. KD fought. You got Kyrie fought. Okay, cool. James Harden is still out indefinitely. He might not come back to the second round. You got the streaking Washington Wizards surging their way up the rankings and the standings, and if they find themselves in the 8th spot, I'm sorry. This is a generational talent in Russell Westbrook, and Bradley Beal is second top 3 in scoring. And if they find a way to play the Nets, I mean, he's an MVP. Russell Westbrook's an MVP.
He is.
And the stats he's putting up right now is unlike any player we've seen in history.
It's not.
And I just think that they made such a great comeback. I don't see them going outside in the first round. So I mean, I say the Nets gonna lose, but I'm not trying to see Russell Westbrook and Bradley Beal first round.
Head full of steam with Scotty Brooks as the HC. Well, tell him no, John.
I would want to though.
I think the team. I think to answer that question, the Knicks obviously. He tried. The Knicks.
I don't think it's so obvious. They're top 3 in defense.
I think the Knicks. Ooh, the Knicks. They could be top 3 in defense, but they're the 4th seed, right? And they would play the 5th seed, which is the Atlanta Hawks, I believe. I'm right, Bruce?
They would.
Yeah. They got Trey. He was hurt allegedly, and now he's just sitting there resting. And they losing games like whatever. I think playoff Trey gonna be different.
That's your prediction. Playoff Trey.
Playoff Trey. I think he's gonna be different. I think he could get Atlanta over the hump. But I do like what the Knicks are doing. I just that 4-5 matchup is always just, especially in the East. I feel like it's like almost like even. Like,
I think they have more experience on the team. Taj Gibson, Derrick Rose, Tom Thibodeau.
They do.
Like those players and the coach, like they have the chemistry that's necessary to win games and to be in the playoffs. I mean, Derrick Rose has been to the Eastern Conference Championship before.
But Derrick Rose playing like 9 minutes, bro.
So you said what?
Sometimes he be playing like 9 minutes.
No, he does not.
I've literally seen it. It's sometimes
that was like when he first got there, brother. Like he's not playing.
Sometimes he plays a low amount of minutes. I know some games he plays more minutes than Alfred Payton, but he don't even start.
Why he plays more than Alfred Payton?
I know, but Alfred Payton starts.
That's just because Tom Thibodeau wants Rose come off the bench, and they like Alfred playing defense with Julius, Nerlens Noel at the moment, R.J. Barrett.
I think you're being a little biased because this is.
I'm not being biased.
This is Chicago North. That's basically Chicago North.
I'm not being biased at all. I'm giving you facts. Top 3 in defense. You have number 1 leader in most improved, Julius Randle, and Nerlens Noel is averaging. He's number 4 in blocks for the year.
Nice.
So they're playing defense. Exactly. Quickly is providing the spark necessary. Obi Toppin, like they're good. Now this will be 2 teams who don't have any playoff experience as far as Julius Randle and Trey both going for the first time in their careers, but they have Rose. I think that's the difference maker.
Russell not even good in the playoffs.
Russell
Westbrook.
We're not even talking about them, bro.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
you jump back to that.
I wanted to get back to that. Really?
How he not good in the playoffs?
What you mean? He don't do nothing in the playoffs.
I'm curious as to how you not getting the playoffs.
What's stats like? What's your
What are
argument,
you
right?
talking
What's your argument? What are you talking about?
He don't win in the playoffs. He get out like Russell Westbrook. He'll first round, like he'll get out. He don't like his field goal percentage be ass.
How he get out? How he get out? Is it not a team? Like,
What you mean? But I'm saying statistically.
Well, you do make it seem like Paul George just lost to
That's what I'm
the
saying.
Trailblazers by themselves.
He gave up the shot.
He gave up the shot, but
Just
Russell
because-
Westbrook.
Did he give up the shot or no?
Okay.
So that lost him the series.
Did he proceed to miss shot before that shot too?
So that lost him the series. Period.
That was a bad shot.
Yeah.
Jay State.
And then you talking about playoffs? Then playoffs last year hit the side of the backboard, but you just said playoff P gonna be back, so I don't get it.
He is.
Yeah, okay. It's bias. It's bias going on. Just say you like.
I just don't
just
see
say you
Russell
like Paul
going
George.
far, bro. I just don't.
Just say you like Paul George. Because Russ's numbers really don't drop in the playoffs. They be pretty.
funny.
As far as his number, like what he puts
Yeah,
up,
he
is the
did go
same.
all
Not
the way
field
back.
goal percentage, though. Field goal
But
percentage.
he never
But
has. His field goal
I said
percentage always
Russell.
varies.
Jace, which team do you think is liability in the first round? What in the East? Check that voice.
My fault. I'm gonna go with John on this one. Even though I don't think any one of those 4 teams will lose in the first round, but the Nets, I feel like it can either go really, really good or really, really bad. James Harden's not hurt anymore. They're taking me out indefinitely, so they won't see all 3 of them together. Create a plan, lab up type, right? So, because when he first got hurt, they said he's gonna be out for 7 to 10 days. All of a sudden, though, he's out for indefinitely.
So you think Harden's healthy?
Oh, he's definitely healthy. He's definitely healthy. Why would you not know?
You a conspiracy theorist, bro.
Bro, it's like y'all don't be seeing it, bro. Like 7 to 10 days. Oh no, wait. He's out indefinitely. Like what?
He tweaked his hamstring in practice.
Do you think
That's possible.
Jace don't believe.
who would the
Like,
who
I'm
the
not
Bucks play?
going, bro.
Bucks play Boston.
Yeah.
Who played
So
who played
I was
Heat?
waiting to get to my take.
Can I
I was
keep
hoping
going?
we could save
Oh,
that.
Jace wasn't finished.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was asking a question. I'm sorry.
Me, man.
You was kind of dragging.
I was saying factual things. That's why.
You got it, bro.
But like I was saying, the Nets are not showing the 3 of them on the court at the same time for a reason. Not to either, but so nobody would get a game plan against them. So
I
see
like
who
that.
stop. So it can either go really, really good or really, really bad because they've never been on the court together. All 3 of them have never been on the court together at the same time.
So you saying Steve Nash got a third eye?
No, he definitely does. He used to be a player. He used to play the game of basketball.
All right, I got you.
NBA.
Okay.
But they know how to play with
We got 2 Nets. We got the Knicks. What you got, Demond? He's about to preach about the Bucks. I feel.
Yeah, Bucks going first round.
I don't believe you, but
Whoever matches up with Boston when this is over.
Oh wow.
I think Boston in a series, if Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum play to the fullest of their abilities, can beat anybody in the East.
who do you think would be the person who doesn't hold his bargain?
You don't think
Tatum
they
or
play to the
Brown?
fullest of their abilities already?
Not in the playoffs, they haven't. No.
Who do you think?
Even against LeBron, I don't think they reached their heights. But of course, they were younger at that time. Still, the roster was different. But now, I mean, you got Kemba, who I think needs to step into that third role if they're gonna have a chance to do anything. And Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum have to be what we argue all day: 1A, 1B, and one is spectacular at times, and the other one is gone. So, gotta see them boys take off.
Like, they like flip what night it is, because like they both do the same thing.
They both, but I think Tatum definitely does it at a
Tatum
higher
scored
level.
12,
Yeah, I do too.
Brown scored.
I think Jaylen Brown is very good. Don't get me wrong. Like,
I'm waiting
we
on
do
you.
this
Yeah,
top
I'm
25
waiting on
under
you.
5
I'm waiting
list.
on you. Come on, because you know JT better than JB.
He's not.
I just think
Yeah,
I just
wait,
think
what?
that's a poll we need to have and see what the
I
viewers think.
I don't care who.
Bro,
I don't
he's
care
a
who.
drop.
I don't care who
In 60.
you
What
ask.
are you talking
My
about?
opinion won't change.
Mm.
I think
Because
they're what
you're
and what.
stubborn.
No, because it's
You just gotta watch the
it's-
game.
They're what and what. I do watch the game, and they're what and what. And Jaylen Brown can guard the best player every night.
Jason Tatum
Marcus
is
Smart
definitely the
will only
superior
guard the best player if
playmaker.
it's a guard.
So you
If it's
think
anybody
it's
other than a
defense?
point guard, defense don't matter.
I mean, it do, but
Because he can score and he can guard the best player.
I'm saying,
He
But-
can guard the best player and he can score.
But if that's your
and
debate,
he's a more consistent shooter when it comes down to it from the 3-point line.
But Jason
He
Tatum-
gets his shots off. Like I said, he's the set shooter. He plays the wing. So
scoring wise though, who you got?
as a bucket, no, I said Jason Tatum can score.
I'll
but,
say a
like,
bucket.
consistently.
I
But
definitely think Jason
Playmaker.
Tatum is the superior
I
playmaker.
think when y'all saw them play 1-on-1 against each other, and y'all saw how they play head to head, and y'all saw who was winning. Okay, that's all I'm looking at. So if they break up, and they go their separate ways. If they break up, I know, but if they break up and go their separate ways,
Yeah,
I think
Brandon
they
beat
should
Jalen
be
1-on-1.
Well, it'll definitely be Jaylen Brown who leaves
okay,
because
That's Boston
Jason
loss.
Tatum is the alpha.
You
okay.
got pick first.
He's there. They both were picked top 3 or top. They both were top 3 picks, I believe. But no, Jaylen Brown was.
I don't know about Brown. Let me look
Jaylen
it
Brown
up.
was top 3 pick, I think.
I'm
Or
a-
5th, might have been 5. Out of Cal.
Got you, bud. I got you, bud. Hold on, I got you.
You know, to the
Yeah, let's
last
pick
point,
third. Good job.
The Celtics are getting healthy. Kemba Walker's coming back. Robert Williams just came back. The center that was going
Yeah,
crazy.
Kemba been hooping.
You know, they have a chance to make it out the first round and give anybody a matchup. And I know you've been saying the East ain't ass. You know, the East ain't sweet. The East ain't sweet. And I kind of agree with you. Like as of lately, the East been heating up.
The East is gonna play. It's playoff basketball.
Teams on the 5.
Whatever you see in the regular season has to be outlined.
To answer your question, Darren, I didn't mean to cut you off. The Heat played the Sixers in the first round, as of today. Depending on playing, of
The Heat
course.
played the Bucks. I'd be interested because the Heat got that defensive scheme to stop.
The Heat
Giannis.
definitely gonna lose to the Sixers.
Yeah, that's what I say. If they play the Bucks, though,
They
I'd
might
give
get
them a
swept.
chance.
I don't know. Jimmy
But-
might have that mental edge.
You know, but that boxing one they be running.
Jimmy might have that. Jimmy might have that mental edge.
That boxing one. That boxing.
Hey, John,
That's
yeah,
what I said,
it
boxing
ain't
one.
gonna be a sweet. They'll win in 5.
That boxing one they run. When they get
They'll
on
win in
Giannis.
5.
about Ben Simmons in the playoffs.
That's what I said. That boxing one they run. They
Well,
can.
there you can't co-sign that. You the same one that said Ben Simmons is their better player.
No, but I'm saying the box. No, he's not a threat to shoot the ball against the boxing one. You have to
Just
shoot.
making sure.
But I would worry about Seth though.
And you would
I feel
run
like
the boxing
Seth
one
would
because
crazy.
it's playoff basketball, and that's my point. Schemes change. You would plan different, and it comes down
They
to
run-
tougher
they run the
buckets
boxing one
and
when they
every.
play them all the
I
time.
agree.
No, Tobias is 5. No,
Tobias is 5, but he does have to show up for his
Yeah,
appearance
Tobias
last
only
year
shot up.
when Boston did sweep
Well,
them.
Well, the Sixers have a real
They
coach
didn't
now.
have Embiid,
But they did sweep
Or they
them.
didn't have Ben.
They didn't have Ben.
They didn't have Ben.
They didn't have Ben.
That matter. Like, I
And
said
it
that.
kills me that y'all hate on Ben because he doesn't
I love
score
his
30
I
points.
love
That's what I
his
said.
It kills me.
They
I
needed
love
Ben.
his defense.
No,
But
you-
offensively, we ain't worried about Ben.
What are you talking about?
He gonna
He
get-
averages 20.
Because nobody could guard him
19
coming down
points per
lane.
game, 8
That's the thing.
rebounds, 8
If he's
assists.
driving, he's a problem.
If he was scoring 30, y'all would say he's the number 1 player
Ben
on
gets
this
buckets
top
off
on this
defense
top
to
5
offense.
top this top
Defense to offense.
525.
That's how he
Ben
gets
would be
buckets.
number 1 if he was
Off
dropping 30
steals,
points per game.
Fast breaks. That's how he get his buckets.
Yes.
And running
But
to
it's the
basket.
same thing y'all
Like, you know
discredit
what I'm
Giannis
saying?
for.
No, but
They just
if
saying
Giannis
that.
does
And
the
I
same
like
thing.
Giannis. I never
Zion
said
does the same thing.
Wait,
Zion can post up on the block, but
wait.
they all drive.
Zion is
They
in
all
the
go
same
inside.
category as Zion. I mean,
But-
Zion is in the same category as Giannis already.
You just said Ben. You just compared Ben and Giannis. Why can't Zion be in the conversation?
Because I'm wondering why. I
Everybody-
definitely
I'm
think
so
Giannis.
confused.
Giannis is
Why?
on a different level from both of these players.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Yes,
Two-time
Giannis is a
MVP.
superstar.
Yes.
What are you
Yes,
talking
yes,
about?
yes.
In the paint, they are all.
Okay, in
No,
the paint,
Giannis,
yes,
Giannis
yes.
is more dominant
No,
than
he
all
is
of
not
them.
more dominant than Zion in the paint.
Crazy.
You want to talk about it? You want to watch a game?
I don't know.
In the
I don't know.
paint?
They
That's
might be
tough.
there now,
Yeah,
bro.
you
I don't
crazy.
know.
You crazy.
I can't take that.
Do you watch games? Like,
I do. I do.
You can't.
I
All
do.
right, on the
Can't
fast,
have-
All his buckets coming from
Right.
the paint.
He always scores in the
fast
right.
break. I'm
They
taking
show his
Giannis.
shot chart. It's
I'm taking
all-
Giannis in the fast break
Fast
too.
break. I'm taking
Yeah,
Giannis.
downhill.
Downhill.
Downhill's
Yeah,
true because he can dribble better and he can do
He's
more.
three steps.
He's more
He don't get
and
called.
he could Euro better, but down low, I don't know.
Cause
Cause
downhill,
Zion-
I'll take Giannis.
Yeah, but
But like post up, I'm taking Zion all day.
and he's
Well,
short.
Ben is a guard.
I could
so.
co-sign
Zion's
that.
6'6" and he posts you up. It's over with. That's the crazy part. You 6'6".
It was Zion let Jokic block him for game.
It was a foul. Then he came back and said, "I don't like that."
Yeah, that was an MVP moment.
That's what Kadarius Derry told me too. That was MVP moment. But then they came back
Then
and
they
said
came
it
back
was
the
a
next day. Was
foul.
like, it was a foul, but because the Zion was like, "I don't know what else I could have done." To
Did he
get the
laugh?
call.
Did he laugh after?
Yes, he left. Like, he really gonna be. He be out like whatever. Piston watch. I mean, not Piston watch. Hornets watch. Who Hornets play?
Hornets are they'll play the Nets first round, but the play-in tournament, of course, play-in tournament.
But see, we ain't talking about them though.
What?
Ain't they in the play-in?
Who?
They-
Hornets.
Yeah,
Yeah, but they would
in
lose to
the
the Nets.
play-in is the Heat, Hornets, Pacers, and Wizards.
Them boys can get hot.
Pacers be doing stuff too.
Yeah, honestly, that's
Bro, they can
That's
get
legit.
hot.
See-
It was
see that
one
score?
game, they was hot.
I know they suck. I know the Thunder suck.
Yeah,
See,
John, that's depressing for you, bud. The play-in tournament, your Bulls after the Vucevic trade, losers of 2 straight recently.
They in Atlanta tonight. Y'all should be winning. 'cause y'all
3.5. I mean, 3 games back from the 10th spot. It's tough for you,
Hawks will
bud.
be there.
That's not Denver when Denver.
yeah. So as far as the Bulls go, it is unfortunate how things have gone since the trade of Nikola Vucevic. But the last 2 weeks without Zach LaVine has really been hard for the team. Only winning 1 game during that time span out of 5. So, you're not gonna win when your superstars don't play. Or not a superstar yet, not the label, but your all-stars certainly. When they don't play, you don't win games in this league. It's very hard. I am disappointed though, because a lot of these games they should have won anyway against under 500 teams. But it is what it is, and I'm actually just happy that those teams ahead of us, they played hard. They made their runs, and they deserve to go. I mean, Russell Westbrook. I'm a fan of the NBA first before the Bulls, so I like to see Russell Westbrook, his triple-double efforts paying off, and hopefully they get in. Karis LeVert coming back, you all know the story. Him and leading the Pacers back to the playoffs. Hopefully they can go. I actually see the Heat falling out.
Oh, wow.
I actually, because I don't know. See, like I said, Tyler Herro sophomore slump, Duncan Robinson not shooting as much as he should be, and then you have Goran Dragic and Kendrick Nunn. But other than that, I know Bam. I'm not gonna state some stars, but I said other than that, I don't know. I just don't. They need more help. Jimmy can't do it by himself, and neither can Bam. So they'll probably fall out.
They should have got Harden when they had a chance.
Unless Victor Oladipo, there's what rumors he's supposed to be coming back. If he comes back and they get Victor, I could see them actually making the playoffs. But if they don't get Victor Oladipo back,
On paper, they should be better than they actually are.
I think so.
They got Oladipo. They got Iggy. They got
you just said Iggy.
You did.
Again, defense don't matter.
It do, but
It do, but
He got experience. And he got experience.
and he's a Finals MVP. Best player on that Warriors team, right?
Bro, that was 2015.
That's just pedigree.
It was
Veteran
2015,
pedigree.
bro.
And they got Udonis Haslam still.
They got Trevor Reeves.
Player
I
coach.
forgot that's what he also just added.
I seen Trevor Reed.
Trevor is a good pickup. I'll say that.
They got a team full of veterans.
You see who?
But before they even traded him, Trevor Reed.
You took a picture?
No.
Then did you really see him?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's the Hornets record?
Hornets are currently 31-32, well on their way to be 32 and 32.
What's the Pacers record?
The Pacers are 29 and 33. The Hornets are a half game ahead of the Pacers as of today.
The Hornets.
They're 29 and 23. I mean 33.
Yeah, 33.
Hornets play.
Hornets are playing the Pistons, who are resting
Hornets won.
who are resting Jeremy Grant and Mason Plumlee for my fantasy team.
Bursting them because their season's over.
So
Messing up my fantasy team. That's what they're doing.
the Hornets are good. They got LaMelo too. So I think they'll beat the Heat if they have to play because they'll play them first, and then the Heat will have to face either the Pacers or Washington, and I don't think the Heat gonna beat neither one of those. They can beat the Pacers maybe because that's just a little mini rivalry, and they own them.
Not
But
Washington.
they're not gonna beat Washington.
I don't know. I can't say that.
Any more NBA news? It's kind of dragged. My fault as the head honcho.
Yeah, let's keep it moving.
All right, NFL draft. It happened. All 7 rounds. We are here. We are now informed of each of our favorite teams and all the picks around the NFL. We're just gonna go around a circle, man. Just name your best pick and a pick that you scratch your head after. You want to take it away, bud? You want me to go?
I will.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Pass
go.
the baton. You got
Okay, I'm gonna start with J.C. Horn. That was my favorite pick. We talked about this on the Every Yards Matters.
My bad. Are we doing favorite picks in general? I thought we were talking about our team only.
You can be in general.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah, so my favorite pick in general was J.C. Horn. I mean, for the Panthers to go him 8, first corner off the board, it's a investment into their defense in a major way. And then you also look at the receivers they have in the division: Mike Thomas, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, AB coming back. Now DJ Moore, Terrence Marshall. You got a lot of. It's a loaded bunch. So that was very good for them to go. And then Surtain went back. So I like to see the DBs come off the board. I think the DBs going early set the tone for the draft being fun.
Carter. I know you and Jace, especially Jace. Be cautious with your Saints talk, okay? Go ahead, take it away, man.
You said best pick. My pick I like.
Yeah,
The
project
pick
your
I
voice,
liked
please.
was the pick I liked.
There you go.
The pick I liked was the Bengals pick because everybody thought they should went O-line. I think they thought about it hard, but I feel like they made the right decision in going for Jamar's favorite target. I mean, Joe Burrow's favorite target and Jamar.
Yeah, I'm on board right there.
I think they'll thrive a lot because of it. And my what in the world pick would be
Oh boy.
the Saints drafting defensive end.
Why didn't you like the pick, man?
I just don't think that was the immediate need. However, I do like the corner we ended up getting later on, who was a sleeper because he was all Pac-12 2 years ago, and the year before that. And it's just like he took that COVID season off, so people forgot about him.
Look at Derek giving the Pac-12 some credit. Okay.
They Power 5, you know.
Yeah.
So he
Thinking this grand scheme of things, right?
So they Paulson Adebo, I think that's how you say it. So
Yep.
a couple years ago, his name was actually, you hear his name a lot, but then because of the COVID season, you didn't hear it as much. So maybe that's like their way of thinking. Oh, we thought about it, so we knew he was gonna fall. That's what they might try to say. But drafting defensive end when our defensive line was the best at stopping the run last year just didn't make much sense to me. But we weren't that good at pass rushing outside of Trey Hendrickson, so maybe that was the issue they were trying to adjust. But that was kind of my I wasn't feeling it too much pick. And then somebody else had a bad pick, but I can't think of it on top of my head.
I got you. Before
The Falcons pick was kind of like what, but I get why they took him, but I don't think I think they should have found a way to trade back.
Okay, I got you. We'll elaborate on that later. Which way?
Real quick, because I didn't give my
Your worst.
Yeah,
You got
but are we talking about the first round or
in general, but
okay? Mine is not like a bad one. It's just as a Seahawks fan, I'm wondering what in the hell do the Cardinals need Rondale Moore for? I understand now Larry Fitzgerald might not come back, so while that is a blessing, because nobody wants to see Larry Legend in the playoffs make a crazy play, but Rondale Moore is one of the most exciting college players. Like if you just seen his tape, he put on against Ohio State through all the good corners that they've had go through the school as a freshman. And Derek talked about it. COVID sit out. These players not getting the recognition, so that's the reason I thought he fell out of the first round. But for them to go them, I'm like, they just want all the talent. They got Isaiah Simmons, Kyler Murray, DeAndre Hopkins already.
Zayvon Collins.
Yeah, Zayvon Collins was a good pick. It was one. I think it was the first head scratcher of the night, but I think and that's what I was trying to explain to Derek about the Kyle Pitts pick. Is these people just thinking about it from their perspective as a player?
Before you go, Jace, Brandon was over there saying Jamar is his boy. Would you like to tell your Jamar Chase story?
Please don't waste time on this story.
I just want to see if you want to tell the story or not.
Oh, about his fit.
Nah, yeah. You want to tell your Jamar Chase story?
You fangirl. I'm gonna be here all day. I'm hungry.
All right, you go ahead, Chase.
All right, man. I kind of got two picks. Two picks I like, man.
All right, then don't do it worse.
Don't do it worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, we already know my worst was. So
When he fall, y'all gonna.
my first pick, I'm gonna take Johns. I know. I'm gonna take the Justin Fields pick. Okay. They traded up. I thought the Saints would have done that, but they didn't. They disappointed me again. So that Justin Fields pick was great. They pump faked us with the Andy Dalton QB1 thing. I still think it's gonna be a competition or whatever they do in the offseason, but I'm pretty sure Justin will get that edge over Andy.
Dang, John, he beat you to the Bears. John was like, I hope Justin Fields gets to me.
Then my second pick, y'all not gonna like this one. I think you already know what it is. Mac Jones.
Mac Jones.
Mac Jones.
Going to the Patriots, man. Same build as Brady almost. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Belichick got another Brady.
Yeah, for those, because this was definitely said off camera. But I'm gonna hold him liable for it. It's on wax. Jay said Mac Jones is winning 4 Super Bowls. So
Under the Belichick umbrella, yes, he will.
John, your turn, bud.
You know Cam's
Cam's not gonna have that job for that much longer.
Obviously the Justin Fields pick is my favorite. They NFL should have sent some cameras to my crib.
no, that's what I thought about John. When Derek called you out, John was like, "Oh my God!" I was like John getting drafted.
Man, yeah. The excitement of an NFL player getting drafted definitely was my energy. Thursday evening, I couldn't believe it. Derek did call saying that we trade out. Like, shut up, bro, shut up.
He said, don't spoil it. He said, bro, it's not spoiled. It's just traded up.
Yeah, I had to hang up.
Did you? I didn't mean to cut you off. But
you good,
do you think? Did you in your mind, your heart of hearts, did you think Ryan Pace was going to draft Mac Jones?
I didn't, man. Like, I've never ever in my 25 years of life seen a quarterback in a Chicago jersey that was black. I've never seen that before, and I didn't think I would ever see it, honestly. But Justin Fields, generational talent. I'm excited we got him. That's not my favorite pick though. I mean it is, but obviously yeah. But I just like how the NFL draft went. Like if I'm speaking holistically, you had like 3 different teams link the quarterback up with one of their favorite players.
Yeah.
Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow, Devontae Smith and Jalen.
Yep.
And then you also had Travis Etienne
Etienne, yeah.
Etienne go with Trevor Lawrence. So I was just like, dang, like the NFL is really trying to create that chemistry that was in college and the NFL, and I think that's exciting.
You also got Tua and Water.
Yep.
Yeah, and Tua. So that's what's up. So I'm excited to see how that meshes from the college to the pros. But no doubt, Justin Fields coming to Chicago, and Andy Dalton's my quarterback, QB1. It's okay. I honestly don't even want to see Justin Fields. I don't want to see Justin Fields.
Hey, you gotta edit that when we zoom in and look at each other like, what?
I don't. Andy Dalton's QB1. Honestly, the pick means more than the player in this situation. Like just the fact that you showing the fan base, we hear y'all. We're gonna go out there and get a player that we believe you all will like and will help us win games. I don't see him starting week 1. I mean, Patrick Mahomes didn't start week 1.
Okay.
All these players that are great now didn't start.
I will say this though, if you guys start 0-4, 0-5, and he's still not on that field, there's going to be a problem in Chicago.
No, that's what I told Brew because their job is already on the line. So.
Yeah, Nagy and Pace, they're like this
might
pick
start
didn't
him
say
week 1.
if you don't play, they still might get fired.
But that's what I
They're
said.
not good.
You got to spend it to Andy Dalton because there's a narrative there with him as well, and Nick Foles, who you can't get rid of his contract. Yeah. So it's like.
Nick Foles is definitely QB3.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm saying from a perspective with Fields, it's like the Russell Wilson saga, and Pete Carroll played that close to the vest. But I'm saying, we're gonna let him go out and play in training camp because we're gonna have all that this year, OTAs, training camp. Yeah, so they gonna definitely. I think Fields will definitely be the starter.
You forgot Brandon. I'm scared to give this to you because I'm so unsure. But what were your favorite and worst picks of the NFL draft night?
My favorite pick was the Trey Lance to San Fran.
Okay, you took mine. Okay.
I
like the suspicion.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I just feel like they're gonna go in and go hard.
That's your team now.
I just feel like he in the right system with Kyle Shanahan because he's just so offensive.
Oh, that's what it's gonna be. I mess with Kyle Shanahan, bro. We supposed to get our Super Bowl, so I hope he get his, bro. That's all. That's all it is.
When you in that
I don't
time,
really
bro?
mess with him
You rap with the Niners this year? Like, that's
Who your teams? They gotta do this annually. Who's your teams?
Oh, we do have to get this on wax. We do have to get
Who are
this.
your teams?
Go ahead and say it, bro.
My team is the Raiders and the Falcons.
You ain't never been to Vegas.
Never.
Matter.
Never been
That's
open
what
either.
That's gonna change though. That's gonna change. Well, he
It's
might
gonna
cap.
change.
He might cap.
He gonna
He gonna
cap.
cap.
Man, I'm good.
So if the Niners start off like 7-0, you ain't gonna say, bro, I told y'all that my team.
I like Nick Bosa. He red, but I like Nick
I'm
Bosa.
just be like, I told y'all boy about Trey Lance. So
He not even gonna start.
What about your worst pick?
Yeah, Trey Lance not starting this year.
no, but I got another one too though.
Your another
I like
favorite?
Pittsburgh.
Okay.
I love that one.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's his other
I
team.
feel like he's gonna be a dog.
Y'all see that video of Mike Tomlin?
Yeah, he's like,
Najee.
Najee.
You know
know
what
this
it
is.
You know what it is.
But my worst one, I feel like Zach Wilson ain't gonna be good with it.
Okay,
I feel
all
like
right.
he gonna be a buzz. I just feel like
So-
the white boy ain't really got it.
Wow.
After the pro day.
Yeah, Derek didn't like the pro day throw either because
So what?
he was
I just
cocky
feel like
about
they
it.
hyped that up. You
They
know what I'm
did.
saying?
I think they did too.
So I just feel like he's not gonna really be
I do think Fields should have been the second overall pick, but I think what y'all forget about the Jets is Robert Saleh. And if you think about their draft approach,
No, Robert Saleh don't coach the offense.
but they just went
And they got the
Offense.
passing game coordinator from the Niners. too.
but they just went offense their first 4 picks. They
Michael
got
Fleur. That's
then
his
they got
name.
Elijah Moore in the second round.
Defensive
Matt
offensive
LaFleur's
coordinator?
brother, yeah.
Oh, my name is
They got the next AJ Brown, DK Metcalf in the second round for Zach Wilson to throw to. They got an offensive
He's
lineman.
both of them?
They're saying like
Yeah,
Ole
the
Miss
Jet-
product,
the-
like
oh.
LSU. I'm not saying he's
Oh,
a
I get what you're
hybrid.
saying.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay, I get what
No,
you're
but like the Jets,
That
they're
old-
Says he both.
the
saying.
Jets.
He said both. I said he like
Yeah.
both.
He's smaller, but they say he's gonna go crazy in the
Elijah's
slot.
good, though. I
Yeah.
know-
They
I know
said
he
the
is.
Jets
They know
spent
Jameson Crowder.
the Jets spent
And
their
then-
first 4 picks off
They
You
got
hear what they
Denzel
say?
Mims, too.
James Crowder.
Yeah.
They got Denzel Mims too.
How many catches he give with Zach Wilson?
Who?
Jamison Crowder.
I mean, he had almost. I think he had 100.
He did have a
Nah,
100.
Zach Wilson come out.
Yeah,
first. I'm giving him 3 games.
They supported him.
3?
Well, no, 3 games before I say they need to trade for Jimmy G or somebody. They go get the
Why would you trade for that and you just got a second?
Derek
Because I don't think he
Derek
had-
Derek is crazy.
I don't think he all that anyway. So he gonna have to
Bro,
show.
he's good.
He
He's
gonna have to have
getting
a Herbert
3 years
season.
off the rip.
He gonna have to how many years?
3.
Donald got how many?
3. You gonna get quarterbacks get
And
3.
Darnold really fought. They was sleeping on him.
That's it. They gonna get Donald.
Why he go off in Carolina?
No,
I know
he will be better in Carolina.
He'll be better.
He'll be better.
I don't know
Way
about
better.
off.
Yes,
off?
I don't know
but
about
the
off.
Jets already are made better than anything Sam Darnold had.
Angel Ready, the QB coach.
He knows.
Offensive coordinator.
The offensive
But I'm saying the Jets now are already better than anything Sam
I
Darnold
can't wait
had.
till the new Madden because they gonna have Joe Brady on there.
For me, Brandon took my favorite pick was Trey Lance. I did enjoy that one. But I'll pick another. I was excited when ETN was drafted to the Jacksonville Jaguars. I thought they was gonna do it in the second round, but they did it in the first. So Trevor and ETN back together was dope to see. My worst pick. Mute. My worst pick was definitely. It's not a bad pick. I just think it didn't make sense. And I've been on this pick for the last 2 weeks. Kyle Pitts to Atlanta. I understand what you're saying, Demond, how the GMs think. But at the end of the day, the Falcons do not need more offense. I don't care which way you slice it up. They did get an O-line and a defense in the second and third round, so they did address those needs. But still, unless you trade Julio, it's like, what more offense do you need?
You know,
We
I've
gonna try Julio.
but I've definitely had time to think about these first day draft picks because of course we've went through the whole draft now.
Yep.
What I'm saying is, let's see, because everybody has to, play in these systems and play in these new
Of
jerseys,
course,
which
the
I can't
thing is,
wait to
I
wear.
feel like
Yep.
he's a way better upgrade than Hayden Hurst. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, but Hayden Hurst is still a good tight end though.
So, but Brandon, Matt Ryan has thrown for 4,000 yards, 10 straight seasons. Why not go help AJ?
That is somebody did tell me that they're trying to get Tony Gonzalez back,
Yeah.
but your defense gonna still blow leads.
Nah, they did get your boy Grant out of UCF that I like.
They did get
That was good for their secondary, and they also went offensive line later. So, like the Saints did that too. They came back and got a corner. Seahawks with their first couple. Seahawks addressed all they
They
needed.
did. They got up Fabian Monroe.
They drafted Eskridge. He went to like Western Michigan, but he was fast, and we got an
Jeff Heath?
offensive lineman from Florida
Okay.
in a corner
That's what.
from Oklahoma.
Like we said, I agree with Demond. We gotta wait till these players get on the field, of course. But as fans, we get crazy when the pick was right. Well, I know the best pick was Justin Fields, though, John.
mean, the best pick may be Justin Fields, or the best pick may be Trevor Lawrence. I mean, if he leads them back to the playoffs,
that was the simple pick.
no, but if he leads them to the playoffs, I think he overperforms.
That don't make you the best pick.
Ooh, I do agree with that. If he take him to the, I don't think he'll do it though. But
Somebody
if he
said
take
the
him to the
Jaguars
postseason,
are gonna be the top 2 team in that conference, that division this year.
If Deshaun Watson does not play,
I don't know, but
no.
the Colts
and the Titans.
The Titans gonna be top 2.
I think the
Colts are gonna be.
I think the
Then I guess
I think the Jazz can be a definite 10-11 win team. I think they can be an 11-10 win.
Bull. From the college coaches going to the
11-10 win team. College coaches, college talent. 11-10 win team.
Jaguars.
Yes.
Could be an 11-10 win team.
Yeah. 11 to 10 win. One extra game. Yes.
We got it scheduled yet, do we?
He
Nah,
did.
they're
10 and 7.
No, you know the teams they play. Man, so many teams they play. We know who they play.
They play the Seahawks.
That's they lose that whole division.
They're gonna
But
lose that whole. That whole division gonna sweep
They
them.
finished 4th last year, right?
Yeah.
So their schedule is not that difficult.
No,
Their
their
talent-
AFC.
They only play 3 different other teams than the rest of their counterparts.
4 now.
It's 3.
The new team.
No, yeah, I added it. It's 3.
They can sweep the Texans. For sure.
I don't know about that. David Mills from Stanford. Come on.
Tyrod's gonna start. Bro, Tyrod's gonna start.
Tyrod gonna start.
Tyrod gonna start.
Oh,
Until
no,
they
Tyrod's
predict-
gonna start.
Tyrod,
He has to. I mean, he has to start
He has to start
unless
the first game.
there was a report that said Watson might not even play next season.
He said Watson might not play because of the sexual assault, and he might
Yeah.
not play because he don't want to play. He don't want to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they wigging.
We got.
But the Jags winning 10, 11 games.
All right, the
10
Jaguars.
extra game, 10 and 7. I can
I
see
give
it.
9 as the ceiling.
I can see it.
9 ain't the ceiling. Vegas ain't got them winning more than 5. They ain't winning more than 6. They ain't winning more than 6.
Trevor Lawrence effect. I seen it.
I'd be down.
They get up with some.
Yeah, no, he could be like that. That's what I'm saying.
He
That's what I'm saying. Like he could be.
He's not franchise. The Jags are still horrible.
You say he's not right.
He's not franchise. He's not gonna come there and then walk in a postseason.
Why
team.
not? Why not? Andrew Luck did it.
Year 1?
Yes.
Who was the coach?
Wait.
You tell me, Chuck Pagano. Chuck Pagano.
Who the receivers in DJ Chark?
Jamal Agnew.
LaVisca Chenault.
Stop saying Jamal Agnew.
not a receiver.
He's a returner.
Okay, but he's on the team.
No, bro, he's not gonna get PT.
They got your boy from Galladay. Not Galladay.
They
They
might
got
just get
Marvin
tight
Jones. They got
They
Marvin
got
Jones.
the-
All right,
Penn
I got that
State,
schedule.
yeah.
All right, let's go. Let's
Marvin
list my
Jones
list.
is,
Let's go. Don't cheat.
I ain't
Let's
gonna-
list my
I ain't
list. We'll start with the AFC South. Titans, Colts, and Texans. I have them going
Sweep by the Titans.
1-5.
Titans sweeping that.
1 and 5.
That'd be the
Beat
Texans.
No.
1 and 5.
I got 2 and 4.
Okay, 2-4, 1-5. I think I'll go.
I'll go one. They're going to win one
And,
game against the Texans, and they're going to get swept by the
Texans.
other ones.
Nah, 3 and 3.
That's out of my
Y'all gonna put y'all money on Tennessee?
That's out of pocket, bro.
You gonna put your money on
Tennessee's
Tennessee?
gonna sweep them.
That means
Gotcha.
they have to beat
3 and
Tennessee.
3. I'll take
No, they
that.
don't mean they have to beat Tennessee.
All
They
right.
can beat
No,
Houston
in the
twice, they
division,
beat
3 and
the
3.
All
Colts
right.
once.
Then they play Buffalo.
L.
L.
They play Miami.
L.
Gotta see how
Barcelona,
Miami look.
no,
No.
I'm gonna get a
Gotta
Jags
see
that
time
one.
of the year. Gotta see time of the year.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll give the Jags that one, dude.
We can't even do
I
it.
can't do that.
Injuries, bro. What?
I can't get him that one. Right
Gotta
now.
see time of the
It's
year.
way too early to predict.
But
This
it's-
is a
it's
way
early
too early
prediction.
Dolphins prediction.
Bro,
I mean,
Brian.
Jaguars prediction.
Y'all still gotta recognize Trevor Lawrence is still a rookie quarterback.
Yeah, but
Can't walk in a
What did
top
y'all do
10.
I think he walked in.
What
He
did y'all
walked.
do last year?
He won 2 games.
Lose.
The numbers?
They were fun. They were fun to watch.
First off, the
I will
Bengals-
say Trevor's walking in better than Tua.
Jacksonville's team is trash.
Trevor's walking in better
I
than
don't think
Tua.
they're that trash.
You walking in
Name
better
3 people on their defense.
No. Can we not?
in a better position too.
Jacksonville.
Let me.
Miles
Better
Jack.
position, but not better.
No, he's still there.
He's still there. Josh Allen's still there. Sidney Jones, CJ
You know-
Henderson.
but you know
They
that
got your boy. They got your boy from
Tyson
Georgia.
Campbell.
Yeah, they loaded. They got
They
talent.
still played pretty well. I think.
No,
They did
no,
play
no,
pretty
no, no.
well.
No.
They-
They were
they
30th
weren't-
ranked scoring defense. They were 30th.
Well, I lied. They
in
did not
yes,
play well.
they were
CJ
not
Henderson
playing
even-
well.
They weren't good. They just had a lot
So,
of
so y'all think year 2 getting Urban Meyer and Trevor just gonna flip the switch and
I
be
think they
10
have
games,
this.
10 wins?
I think they have the ability to. You know, Tony Kane gonna bring the boys out from
Can we finish
AEW.
going through these L's they gonna have?
Cardinals,
L.
Gotta see time of the year. Cliffs Kingsbury. Gotta see time of the year.
Falcons.
They gonna beat the
They
Falcons.
might beat the Falcons.
If they here in Atlanta, W
They gonna beat the Falcons.
W
The Niners.
L
Denver.
W
Oh, and those games are at home. These are all Jacksonville
It's
home
crazy
games.
how
Oh.
y'all disrespecting them, bro.
W. They gonna beat.
Disrespecting. They were the worst team in the NFL last year.
They were
They were the number one
I won't
pick.
stand for it.
I won't need.
They were the number 1 pick in the NFL for a reason.
When Joe Burrow came in the league, we weren't saying he gonna win 10, 11 games.
Because Joe Burrow plays for the Bengals.
The Bengals are.
Wait, the
Jags
Jags are the
a popular franchise.
So So
Jags are the power
So
franchise.
this team already has more talent
the
than
AFC
they
North
had
is-
last
the
year.
AFC
That
North
is true.
I forgot
The
about
North is
Shaquille
harder.
Griffin. Also went to the Jags.
That
I'm a
is
Seahawks
true, John. The
fan.
AFC North
They're-
is
AFC
harder.
North
They have a
is
better-
crazy, bro. NFC South is not that difficult.
But they're not better. They're not better than the Colts or the Titans.
You can't say that.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
you have
can.
100%
Yes,
say that.
I
You
can.
can't say that.
Colts winning the division.
Bro.
Jesus Christ.
Colts definitely win the division.
So how
You
can I
know why?
not? So how can I not?
You know
say
why?
You know that.
Did not all three of the teams
Urban-
except the Bengals last year
Urban
was
Meyer,
the best division?
Urban Meyer's unproven in the NFL. Trevor Lawrence is
The
unproven in the
AFC North,
NFL.
all win.
We don't even know Urban Meyer's committed. He left multiple jobs because he couldn't handle the strenuous of the job.
Dang.
I'm being honest. These are facts.
I mean,
So,
if the NFL
Urban
job is
Meyer.
on the table, you taking the NFL
I'm
job.
saying, but he left Ohio State because of the stress that the job was giving
And
him.
because he was getting in trouble with
No,
them
I
sexual
thought
assaults.
it was because
Yeah.
of health.
No,
First
something
off,
else happened.
That's the point. His health. What if his health have another issue and he
College
can't
is
coach
too
again?
scandalous.
It is.
Yeah, it's too much scandals and stuff.
NFL too, just they don't get out.
Okay.
Yeah,
go to
but
away
they got
games.
better lawyers.
And they play the Broncos at home.
They're gonna be the Broncos, bro.
Away games, we have the Patriots. Cam will be quarterback.
Gotta see.
That's an L. Y'all better stop.
Hey, bro, they can't. Hey, yeah, the
Mac,
Patriots
even if it's
did
Cam
that.
or Mac Jones, they're gonna lose.
I gotta see. I gotta see.
Then Zach Wilson versus Trevor Lawrence, Jets and Jags. I think it'd be the Jets.
They gonna beat
But Willem, if y'all say Urban Meyer,
Damn,
the Jets.
I don't know why we did this, John. I gotta see.
Then, but if y'all say Urban Meyer, I'm gonna have the Jaguars
Keep
pipe.
going, Bruiser. Come on, let's
The
finish.
Jets gonna have Robinson gonna have the Jets pipe.
Is that
I'm
the Rams?
talking. God damn, why are you cutting me off?
You said you're gonna keep going, and I'm keeping you on track.
No, what I'm
Okay.
saying is don't cut me off. That's
We're
rude.
talking about the time, and I was talking before you cut.
No,
started.
you wasn't. You
Okay.
said, hey, let's go. The Rams next?
No, I was talking before that.
What you was saying then? Come on.
I was saying, let's go. Can we keep moving?
As I was saying, Solomon have that Jets defense pipe. If y'all think Meyer gonna have that defense pipe.
I never say he was gonna have a pipe like a Robert Sala defense. I ain't never say that. But they do have talent.
I feel like he'll.
The Jets do have talent.
No, the Jags have
The
talent.
Jets, there's a reason why the Jets didn't draft a single player in the first 3 or 4 rounds on defense. Solid knows
Well,
something.
Robert
He
Sala.
knows something.
I don't know about the Jags defense.
They play the Rams.
Yeah.
I don't know about
wait.
that one.
Come on, bro.
Rams lost to the Jets last year.
Okay.
No, Matt Stafford.
They had Jared Goff as their quarterback too.
Come on, no. Matt Stafford go crazy.
The Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah.
That's a win.
I don't know.
That's a W.
I don't know.
Bro, you said I don't know to every single one.
I
Bro.
know, bro.
You said I don't know.
Gotta see
to
Pete
every
Carroll.
single-
Gotta see Pete Carroll
Bro,
approach
you
this
have, bro,
year.
you have to
Depends on
make a
what
guess. It's
time
way
of the
too
season.
early.
What time
Seahawks
of the
winning that
season.
game. Come on.
All right,
And last but not least, Trevor Lawrence versus Joe Burrow. Bengals versus Jaguars.
That boy getting his revenge. Give me the Jags. Give me the Jags. Trevor definitely getting his
It's
revenge.
crazy. It's crazy when he played Joe.
They might be
That's when you
televised.
say that's the one they win.
They gonna hype
Nah,
that.
they gonna hype that one.
They gonna hype
Oh
that
no,
game
they
up.
gonna have it.
That might be last
Bro, the Jags
game
gonna
of the
be
season.
fun to watch. 10 wins. I
That
can't
could probably
co-sign
be the
that.
first
That
game
is
of
so
the
crazy. 10 wins.
Hmm.
10 wins.
Nah, silly.
10.
10.
It's realistic.
Cut Carter music.
Oh, it's been a minute.
Are you prepared?
Nah, I gotta go back.
You look rushing me.
Yeah,
He ain't got his segment ready.
It's crazy, bro.
Y'all boy better get up and hoop.
Yeah, I'm gonna be up. I gotta go back. I gotta go to work.
I'm going out to eat though.
I'm gonna hoop tomorrow, John.
I ain't going out. I'm going out to eat. I gotta go eat. DJ Khaled,
Yeah, I had a
Khaled,
date
Khaled.
after
Anybody
this
listen?
with this shit.
Now, let's
Say it again,
I
Derek.
just-
Start over.
DJ Khaled.
I did. Great album.
I give it a B.
Great.
I give it a
B plus.
Great.
Lil baby
You said B?
Lil baby
I give
carried
it a
it.
B.
John,
What you give it?
John, anything you have to say right now after your Snowfall
What
take
songs?
is very iffy.
Bro, the Snowfall finale was okay.
You
But
tripping?
like, they don't need to bring that up.
That album wasn't it.
What's wrong
You
with
tripping? This is probably one of his best albums.
One of who best albums?
You listen. How many times you listen
Like
to it?
top three.
How many times you listen to it?
2 times.
Yeah,
Cap.
okay.
Big cap.
What songs are bad? Like
Bro, it's not that far.
every
You listen to the Jay Z and Nas song? You like that
Jay-Z and Nas
song?
song is one of his best.
Bro, y'all
songs.
gonna listen to that's what I'm saying, bro. Y'all gonna listen to those songs on repeat, bro. Like, y'all gonna
I
listen
can
to
name the songs I've had on.
John.
Bro, what song you had on repeat?
I did it with Post Malone and Meg, and
Annoying.
that one is good.
Annoying.
I listened to the Lil Durk, Lil Baby.
I listened to the Justin Bieber 21 song,
Yeah, Meg and Lil Baby on that one too.
the
That
Justin
song.
Bieber 21 song.
That one's fine. It's probably the
And
best
that too.
Every song Bryson's on is great on.
Bryson,
there.
yeah.
Her,
Carrie.
both of her songs are
Grease,
good.
Grease is one
So
of the
you
singles.
saying the album is straight? But John is like, nah.
I'm not gonna listen to those songs. I'm not gonna count.
Bro, I
I don't
literally.
listen to no Khaled songs like that to go back and listen to them because it's a compilation
I'm
album.
so hood.
You can go.
That's the first thing he said in like 20 minutes.
You
I'm
can go,
on
bud.
one. It's probably the only song I could go back and listen to like on rotation.
Oh no, I don't go back and listen to Khaled albums.
I'm on not albums. I said
So
the
how
songs.
is it a
Or
good
a
album
song.
if it's not repeatable? If it has no playback value, how are
Well,
you?
I'm listening. I'm listening to it now for the next 2 weeks probably.
You grab it as a bleak.
It's a B album.
B plus, B plus.
B plus.
He got the artistry.
Be honest,
on
how many
there.
people do you really go back and listen to all the time?
Yeah, you, bro.
There's only so much music. You weird though. I've seen you just put your phone on shuffle and just let me going through.
You don't even listen to albums in order, Brandon. Cardi who?
Cardi what?
Wayne.
Playboy Cardi.
But bottom like what album?
Whole lot of red. Dolly.
Whole lot of Red's album you go back and listen to a lot?
Yeah, that whole lot of red is hard.
Shut up. I'm looking at you.
It is hard.
You dissed it so
It
hard.
is hard.
Were you on the podcast when you were talking about trash? This is the worst thing I've ever heard.
So my opinion can't change from then to today.
You was
Damn,
wrong.
Derek.
No, it can't. Stand on it. No, I'm playing.
Jalen said that's this, bruh.
That's the album.
Yeah,
It's
nah.
This might
but-
be his best
But Jalen won.
project.
Jalen's
not
dead.
his best, but it is good. I will say it's good, but I'm saying that's an artist by itself. I'm saying this is a compilation album. Are you really going back and listen to it?
No
Any
boy.
compilation?
A
The
compilation.
OTF compilation is the only compilation I can admit that I do go back and listen.
I go back and
Yeah, I
listen.
listen to
to.
that.
It got, but the same songs.
But it's the same artist. It's the same
No,
artist.
compilation mean like it's just
The
a
whole-
bunch of artists on a label. Like the slime language is
Yeah.
slime language.
That
is
was
a
good.
compilation.
Now that was good. Now you can say that's a B plus.
I
Uh,
don't go back and listen to Quality
It's
Control.
top heavy. It's very top heavy.
Only a few
Slime
of them,
language
yeah.
is a B.
I heard a Yachty album was
Kanye
trash,
was good.
But the
Brandon.
deluxe is a B plus, A minus.
I
like
heard
deluxe.
Yachty album
I
was
like
trash,
I like a lot of the deluxe songs.
Man,
Yachty
Yachty's
was
a different,
weird.
but you know everybody.
That's a
gonna say
compilation.
Yachty, bro. Like,
That was
come on,
weird.
bro.
Yachty just different.
Like, bro, you know
You
everybody.
see how he
gonna
defend
Yachty.
I ain't like Cardi B song like that on there either.
I didn't either.
didn't even get a listen. Neither did the Lil Wayne intro.
Was he
That's
talking?
what that was?
Lil Wayne was talking, he was rapping.
And what?
I don't know.
On the
intro
DJ
to
Khaled
DJ
thing.
Khaled.
You should know this Wayne's
Baby
thing.
King dropped the
I didn't
speaker.
know
Oh,
that.
well, Moneybag.
I don't listen.
Moneybag went crazy.
Moneybag
Can I
did go
finish
crazy.
this?
That
Your segment
Waukesha
or my
song.
segment?
That Waukesha song hard. At Wayne.
That's
Waukesha.
Waukesha.
Did anybody listen to 21 Savage song from South?
I did.
Is it good? didn't get
I
to
like
listen to
it.
Spiral.
Man, it's
This my
I like it.
I don't ask what's in your cup.
Anybody listen to the Kid Leroy Miley Cyrus song?
Of course
Did
not.
not.
Miley Cyrus.
Kid Leroy.
Of course not.
What are we doing?
I'm asking questions.
I know. These responses.
Cut him, Reese feature Lil Durk, no statements.
I
Pretty
did.
good song.
Great songs. Dirk did preview it on his Instagram. Great song.
Great song.
The voice.
The voice. Alright, and from the week before. Nope.
You ain't say the baby.
Yeah,
King,
yeah,
Travis
yeah.
Scott.
I did, and then y'all cut me off. And you said that money back question.
He
But I
said
did.
he-
The Baby Keem song featuring Travis is mid to me. And I like Baby Keem.
I didn't listen to it yet.
It's not good.
Travis didn't go hard.
No. Play it right now.
Hey, hey,
Pause this part. Like,
Did Travis go hard?
Play it.
Yes,
Connected.
Oh, I got you.
he did.
The voice. The voice.
It's trash, bro.
Bro, the Baby King got a new verse.
Baby King went hard too. It just was
It's trash.
a laid back,
Who
you
is
know,
this?
low voice.
It's Baby Who?
His-
play the video.
I think it's Kendrick
Play the
Cousin,
video,
right?
Derek.
Yeah, it's
Lucas
good.
joining.
Top 5 what?
Bro, how you not prepared?
Well, I don't be prepared. It's nothing to do with top 5 on. Like, we've done
Why would I
everything.
be prepared for my own segment? Gee, I don't know.
There's nothing to do with top 5 on.
Well, no top 5? Well,
We gotta do the top.
Jesus.
well Karen about to go off.
What is there to do with top 5? I'm saying what? Think
it-
logically. What's going on in life?
it's
Nothing.
over with.
Let's do top 5.
Top 5 Snowfall characters.
It's only like 5.
It's only like 5.
It's not. It's not.
Y'all so
Not stupid.
idiots.
You would have put Alfred on top 5?
Everybody.
No.
Everybody what?
Does everybody watch Snowfall?
Yes.
Except
Except for Brandon.
Top 5.
You watch football?
Okay.
Who your favorite character then?
My favorite character.
Yeah. You a Leon. I ain't gonna count.
I really like Reese. Teddy McDonald.
Reese.
It's Reed.
Strikes
It
again.
is Reed, bro.
He strikes
Thompson.
again.
I told you he was gonna mess up.
He said, my boy Reese. My boy Teddy.
Teddy McDonald.
Go ahead in the game, though. That's how it goes.
He
Hey,
got
man.
26. It's crazy.
Okay, who your other 4, B?
My other, oh, we know.
Yeah, bro, go ahead.
Oh,
Ride with it.
Gotta have a little Leon in there.
Leon.
Yeah.
Fat Bat one boy too.
You like Fat Bat?
Fat Bat one boy. And the girl, she turned into a Jada.
Of course you like Wanda.
She turned into a Jada.
Hey,
Go ahead,
Sean.
John.
Top 5 gotta be Reed, man. No, number 1. You already know. Holding it down.
Boy, sick.
That boy Reed said, God forgives, I don't.
You said that?
No.
Ruined it.
I wasn't talking
Based
about
on last episode. Number 2, let me get Franklin mama. Yo, Sissy holding it down, dog. She the moms, and I got love for moms. She letting Franklin run the operation like she ain't shut it off. She know what's up. That's what's up. And number 3, obviously I got Franklin. I think Franklin wilding, and he kind of went down in my rankings right now. I don't really like what he's doing. Now he treat my boy Leon. Now let him get out the trap right now. You know, it's kind of tough.
I ain't say though.
Yeah. Nah,
Man, y'all done. You done. Go ahead,
my number
John.
four is definitely what's shorty name? Who got shot? You know what I'm saying? I'm glad she made it out.
Louis?
Louis. Yeah, Louis.
Yeah, that's why you don't think it's that good, because you don't know the hell you
Louis,
watch.
shout out to Louis for getting it through. She holding it down. Hopefully she can run the side operation that they trying to do. And then number 5, Fat Bat, bro. Fat Bat was real. I ain't gonna lie to you. Fat Bat.
Horrible.
Fat Bat. You know what I'm saying? Fat Bat held it down.
Yeah.
Alright, Jace.
5, I got Gustavo.
There you
Okay,
go.
okay.
Right.
I like to hear.
4, I got Jerome.
Okay,
Okay.
like
You
it,
know.
like it.
Yeah.
Good answer, good answer.
3, I'll go Reed.
Good
Got
answer,
to.
good answer, good answer, good
Top
answer.
3.
2, Leon.
Good answer, good
Okay.
answer, good answer.
And we know
The
you
perfect
number
top
1 is.
5.
Even if it's Franklin
Franklin
Yeah,
Saint.
yeah,
Thank you.
yeah,
That's a good
That's a
top 5.
perfect top
That's a good
5.
top
Y'all gotta
5.
go.
I don't know about perfect. I don't know about.
Oh,
Go ahead,
yeah.
Jay.
I got a
The
little,
5 is
I'm
right. The
going-
order is right. The 5 people in there is right.
All
I
right.
feel like we should do our top 5 together.
I don't know. I could be together.
We're gonna be
How's
all-
that?
Little group huddle. Little group huddle.
Go,
Want me to go?
go.
All right.
He didn't mean to.
Who you said?
Go, bro.
No, I heard you.
Gustavo. What's the first?
Oh, who is 4th? Oh yeah, all right. Number 5, Gustavo. He be the way he be looking like. What's it?
He be
That number 5.
Yeah, all right.
Put your head down, bro. You gonna look like baby. You look like baby Joker.
Number 4, Jerome. Gotta put Jerome in there. Number 3, Lil Leon. Uses as a football. Man, honorable mention, man, boy.
Nah,
I
man,
don't
boy's top
mention man.
5. Y'all tripping.
Honorable mention, man,
Y'all
boy.
tripping.
Number 2, Reed. Number 1, Franklin. Of course,
Gotcha.
gotta go with that.
Okay.
Gotta go.
Number 5. Man, boy, automatically
Man,
top
boy,
5. When
yeah.
them sharks smell blood, they gonna come. They gonna come. Number 4, Jerome gotta be in there. You know what I'm saying? They got an uncle, I got a father who act like Jerome, so he's gotta be in there. Hey nephew. Number 3, gotta go Leon, bro. You know Leon. OG, he keep trying to get out, bro. We can't have that. I
He
protected you.
didn't mean to.
I protected you.
Kid.
We don't know if he did though.
Yeah,
We don't know if
might
he
not have been
did
his
though.
bullet.
Might not been his
Bro,
bullet.
he ain't
Y'all
got
acting like he didn't spray the car before that.
You don't know
He
if he
sprayed it
after.
after.
He sprayed it.
Honestly,
They sprayed
the
before
people-
that,
The
though.
people in the car shot at him first.
Yeah, they
so-
did shoot at him.
And Franklin said that they shouldn't have shot it up.
Be in the car anyways.
Yeah.
So,
Number 2, gotta go Reed. Reed's goated. It's been from the start with him, as well as number 1, Franklin Saint of the Franklin Saint Foundation.
All right. I guess mine a little shake up for real.
Lucia better not be in that.
She is.
Yeah, you know Derek was
Lucia.
a
Wrap it up.
She a stone cold. She a stone cold.
Is
She a
a
stone
killer.
cold.
Is a killer.
I respect it. And
She was the original killer
she was
before
trying to slime her
Franklin.
family out because they wouldn't let her get women empowerment.
Yes.
Yeah. So number 5, I got Lucia.
Show
I'm
missing
sorry.
her. Show missing her.
And they missing her. That's why next season they bringing her back.
Yeah.
they did. That
Lucia,
was
number
like
5.
playing.
Lucia, number 5 for me. Number 4, I'm going. Gotta go Jerome. He really be making me
I
laugh.
heard him
Bro.
talking real
But no, but that
Yeah.
fight, bro. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah, when he was
That
fighting
was
him,
so
I
funny,
said, bro, they gonna let him beat.
I said, I told Derek, I watched him watch it. I said, you gotta let him scrap, bruh. Nah, not you. Jayla gonna jump in for me.
If I already got shot, you gonna let me lose like that? Come on, bro. All right, number 3,
It was, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. Number 3, I kind of gotta go Louis. Like,
Yeah,
I respect
gotta
it.
go Louis
I
because
respect that.
See, real.
from the beginning, she was the one that kind of put Franklin in the game. She was
Yeah.
cool because Jerome was against it. All right, number 5, I got Lucia. Number 4, I got Jerome. Number 3, I got Louis. Number 2, it's gonna come as a surprise, but I don't really care. I'm sorry, Ivy be having me crying.
Ivy
laughing,
is
bro.
funny.
Ivy be having like
But
Ivy
number 2?
He's funny. It's not about
He
him
is.
winning.
He is.
And his
He
character
is
is always
He
important.
is goated.
He always ends up coming back into the picture, no matter what.
Ivy brought Franklin in the game. He goated.
And he put Franklin on with the Port.
Now Franklin did have to check him.
Is it Puerto Rico or is
Franklin did
it
check him.
Panama? He put him on with the Panama.
Yeah.
And the Panama showed him with Franklin. I was so happy for Franklin. I was like,
Oh, when he went to the thing,
Yeah, he
yeah,
was a
Franklin
big
was
bro.
going crazy,
What
boy.
the fuck?
She wasn't there.
and number 1, I got Franklin. Duh. I don't know how people. He ain't follow my rankings because he all about family. That's why Leon didn't make it, because Leon switched up on the family, and Jerome and Louis are too. That's why they kind of falling.
Yeah, they doing my boy.
Yeah, Jerome tripping. Nah, she
and
don't
Reed is
see
out of
right
mention,
now.
obviously, but I ain't gonna lie. He's a Fed. He's still a Fed.
Yeah, nah. Somebody on
But-
Twitter said, you know, Snowfall crazy when he got you supporting the CIA over
Right,
Black Panther.
he's a Fed. Daddy is a rat, but he is also a
But I like
Fed.
the part he was like, is that who you think I am? The system?
I'm-
He's a person though. I was like,
Alright,
bro, you
alright.
are
Let me put. I gotta throw Teddy in there because his act, the way he acts, is his character. I'm
But
like,
the way his eyes, we be like,
I'll do what I got to protect what I love. Well, I feel the same way.
with the dog.
bro, you do like that dog.
The dog, yeah. He just be making face, and it's the stash, bro.
Bro, that man,
I'm
bro,
like-
he number one for me. I'm sorry.
But when he looked at it, man, he
Bro,
said,
no.
"Bro," and then after closing the book, he was like,
Bro, that time with the reporter was just wild.
Nah, that's when I realized that like these people, they are crazy though. Like I thought about that with Power, like I was like ghost crazy, but Teddy's crazy. Like when he was interrogating, bro, just tell me, did you take my money? Did you take my money?
No, don't answer. Tip the chair back.
Like so calm, and then heard people come and said, got up there.
That was crazy. But see, Avi led there, bro, trying to go against my man.
Yeah, that's why Avi can't be top five. You forgot about that. He did. Avi did try to get Teddy out the game.
"Teddy is a Fed." How y'all keep forgetting that?
Teddy throwed though.
We y'all say Avi tried to get him out the game. Avi is a gangster, a mob gangster, and Teddy is a Fed.
Well, I can see Avi going next year, next season.
Next year.
See him going.
I can see Teddy kill Avi for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. But I'm saying y'all keep saying Avi. Y'all highlight this Avi for being a gang, but he is.
I mean, it
And
is.
Teddy
It
is
is.
a
Man.
Fed.
Teddy had the best character development.
Easily.
Oh my bad. Everybody here said F12 at least once, and now all of a sudden y'all rooting for him.
Did he have the best character development?
I think he did.
Development?
I think he did.
I know I did.
My
I
man's
know.
dished his family. My man's dished his
Reed?
family.
Yes.
Reed did have the best character
I was
development,
thinking.
and they showed the most. They showed the background of him the most. Like Franklin, and it was Franklin, him and Lucia show at the beginning.
Yeah.
Then they kind of cut her out and made it about them.
Which
two.
was the smart decision to do.
No, I like messing with the Mexicans. I
So
enjoy
when
it.
Lucia hot, that why she like went away?
She must have thought Teddy was gonna set her up, but Teddy was never gonna set her up. But Teddy needed them.
Yeah, she had to run. She killed the people.
Yeah,
Who?
she
Killed her brother.
Yeah, her brother. Yeah.
Nah, brother, that was
She
a
had no
cousin.
brother, that was a
I
cousin.
was like, oh yeah, cousin, same thing.
same.
Like a
I was
brother,
like,
Pedro.
Yeah.
And Teddy killed who killed the agent?
That was Gustavo.
Gustavo.
Oh, he fired down on
Yeah,
him.
that was so far.
But
He
when
said-
Maceo tweet, he said that was one of my favorite quotes when she was like, "I didn't kill her for lying to us. I killed her for acting like she loved us." That was a
Right.
good. That was. This show is really good.
Yeah,
Next
bro.
level good.
Shout out John Singleton, man.
Yeah, and then Rusty Johnson. But she had the. How could you say that about her? That was the begin. That was the action in the beginning. The Mexicans. It was the first season.
It was really good. It was. Their storyline
I
was
didn't-
really
I
And
didn't
good.
I
care.
ain't gonna lie.
The-
The
you
cartel.
tripping.
The
You
cartel is
tripping.
more interesting to me than seeing like.
Nah.
I mean, the CIA spin was cool, but it was. I knew it was gonna get old eventually.
Oh, it was always third to me, but it was good.
The reason why they was boring, well, people say the season 1 of it's boring, I think it was because of the Mexican side of the story. That's why they cut it out.
That's interesting. I disagree.
pretty interesting. Yeah.
A lot of people say I can't get into Snowfall. Season 1 is so boring, but season 2, when they start when the Mexicans get they get hot, but then they start focusing on Franklin, what he's doing. I
Well, a
think that's
lot
what
of
people
people are
follow to.
impatient.
He did cut the Mexican.
Well, everyone's impatient. That's why
What was the season when they kidnapped his brother?
But Snowfall is not.
that was
gonna,
since they kidnapped his brother.
Snowfall is not going to
Second
impress you with
That's
one
actually
episode. Now it does because we know what to expect. But it's not going to like shut you down in one episode where you're like, wow, you know.
You think every Snowfall episode is great?
I mean, at this point, it is. I do.
So crazy to me.
But after they kept
And you
said
co-signed it.
They was loading him up with
Dark.
coke for 3 days. He just won't die.
Yeah, that was
Cocaine is too pure.
Now that's Diego, and I forgot the other one. Diego and who was it? I forgot his brother name.
He won't die. Cocaine is too pure.
Zion with 37. Crazy.
Is that a podcast?
It
Mm.
is episode 100.
100 episodes. So you guys see the balloons? I don't know what shot angle, but you see the balloons. 100 episodes. My brother surprised me with balloons. You know what I'm saying, man? I'm proud of the growth of the podcast. Love you all. I can't say it enough. And this will conclude episode 100 of PACT Life Podcast.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for tuning in. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. We're available to Apple Podcast, Spotify, and YouTube, of course. Follow us at PACT Life Pod and PACT Life Podcast on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Beside me is my cousin, Mr. DeMar.
You see it, man. Congrats on 100 episodes,
Appreciate
man.
that,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Appreciate that, man. Also, beside him is my brother Carter.
Cutthroat.
Slim Reaper, quiet as always in the cut, waiting to attack. How you doing, man?
Hey man, my brother built this brick by brick. Man,
man.
Yeah.
Brick by brick.
So,
Nothing.
Johnny Mars, first time being on the podcast live in person.
Yes, sir. Brew, man, you've always kept it 8 more than 92, bro. It's 100. Welcome.
I like it. Hey, what Frank will be doing? It's all love. And last but not least, Lil B, the bass guy, man.
Love you, brother.
Louis.
This is great. Keep going. Don't give up. And shout out to.
Yeah.
One more thing.
One more thing, what?
So, we started a group message without you.
Y'all plotting on me?
Yeah, we got your gift. It's not here yet.
Check out.
But we'll tell you.
What y'all got?
I'm going to put it up on the screen. I'll show you.
It's a car?
Who you think we is?
Hey, I can get you a car real quick. PPP real quick.
I'll show you.
What Karen be saying? Y'all are going to jail.
PPP long going crazy.
And I'm your host, Bruiser Carter. Thank you for tuning in. Rock with us, episode 100. More to come soon. Be on the lookout. Check out all the 1v1. Check out Every Yard Matter. Check out Cut Carter Music, PactBrand.net. Check out Afro Comic Collector. All those other things, Pack Entities, and other things involved. We're out of here.
New Pack Life.